What's going on, everybody? So today's video, we're going to be doing a battle between two popular compliment getters. These are very mass appealing fragrances that were launched in the same year of 2017. These are going to be decant reviews because I have done reviews on these before, but today we're going to be talking about Bvlgari Pour Homme Atlantique versus Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. Stay tuned and watch. These very two fragrances really do get a lot of mention in the online fragrance community, and these are also top sellers for these brands. Now, let's just start off with Bvlgari Pour Homme Atlantique. Now, this fragrance, as I said, both of these were launched in 2017. I do have them on my hands, and they've been on my hands for the last 40-45 minutes. Now, with Bvlgari Pour Homme Atlantique, top notes are sage, watery notes, bergamot, and lemon, with the mid-being sea notes, ambergris, and apple, and the base is patchouli, sandalwood, vetiver, benzoin, and amberwood. With Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, top notes bergamot and pepper, with the mid-being lavender, soil tincture, watery notes, and also metallic notes and coal, so the coal as in like for fuel. And the base is patchouli and ambroxan. So let's start with Bvlgari Pour Homme Atlantique. So what do I get out of this one here? Now, these fragrances have been on my hand for about 45 minutes. In the opening, when it comes to Bvlgari, it opens up with lots of citruses and lots of watery notes. Then that's when the sea salt and also the ambergris really does kick in. The sea water or the sea notes gives it a bit of a salty tinge, and after that, it's pretty much just linear. And when it comes to the Prada Luna Rossa, this is pretty much just citruses or bergamot with lavender, and then there's some metallic notes in there as well, with quite a bit of the ambroxan. The most prominent notes for this one here are the ambroxan, the lavender, and that metallic note. Both of these fragrances kind of smell alike. When I initially did, probably both of these, but I remember more so with this one here, that I said that this really does smell a lot like D'Eau de Sauvage. They have resemblance and DNAs of D'Eau de Sauvage, but it's not 100%. I believe in my Prada Luna Rossa Carbon review that I said that this is like 90% Sauvage. It's not. I find with this one here, it's a little bit more fresher and a little bit lighter than D'Eau de Sauvage. It does have some of that DNA. I would say that this is maybe like 70% D'Eau de Sauvage, when I said originally it was 90 to 95. What was I thinking? And when it comes to the Bvlgari, it does have some of that D'Eau de Sauvage DNA. It's probably like more so like 60, maybe 65. There are similarities between these very two fragrances here. But what makes this one different, the Bvlgari, is that sea note. And it's a little bit more, I don't want to say deeper, but it's a little bit more pronounced than the carbon. The carbon's a little bit more fresher with that ambergris, and even though that ambergris is also in a Bvlgari Pour Homme Atlantique, it just has that salty sea breeze, that salty sea note in it. Both of these fragrances are very, very good. They're mass appealing, they're compliment getters, they're very inoffensive. The versatility on both of these are great. They're both daytime fragrances. If you want to wear them at night, by all means, but it has more of that daytime vibe. Yet this one here, the Bvlgari, comes across as maybe a little bit more casual than the Prada Luna Rossa Carbon because of that sea note. I find that this is more so of, let's say you wear this to work and you wear this after hours. But if you have to go to like an important function after work, I would spray this one on more so than this one. The versatility, Prada for the win. They are both spring and summertime. When it comes to the Bvlgari, longevity is 9 to 10 hours, which is fantastic, and projection is moderate. And when it comes to this one, the Prada, longevity is 8 to 9 hours and projection is moderate. So this one here beats out this one just a little bit. Prices for this one for a 100 ml is $55 USD. For the Prada, this is about $45 to $70 USD. So when it comes to price tag and the 100 ml size, this wins. Wife's thoughts on these. Originally, I was supposed to do this video with my wife, but I really was not feeling the energy on my part. And wife liked both of these quite a bit. But when she chose the winner, it was the Bvlgari that won. So point for Bvlgari. Final thoughts on both of these fragrances here. Bvlgari Pour Homme Atlantique. It's a lighter, slightly fresher version of the Eau Sauvage with seawater, that sea salty accord. I like it. The longevity is fantastic. Online pricing, great. The versatility is quite good, but it's more of a daytime scent and not so classy, not so elegant if you want to say it. And Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. This is a great scent as well. It's a lighter version and I would say fresher version of the Eau Sauvage. Not exactly 100%. Again, I was completely wrong in that review. It's a fairly solid review, but my opinions have changed after wearing this one. It has maybe 70-75% at most the same scent profile as Sauvage. This one is better than Sauvage to my nose. It's more versatile than this one here, just slightly. The longevity is not as good as this one. 8 to 9 hours, 9 to 10 hours. This one beats it by an hour. Wife actually prefers this one more so. But they're both great scents. You can't go wrong. And if I'm going to give a rating out of 5 for both of these, this one here is a 3 3/4, while this one here is a 4 out of 5. I like both of them quite a bit. I believe it or not, I actually do. I just prefer this one a little bit more because of that C note as well. When you factor in the following: versatility, longevity, price tag, wife's thoughts, overall, this one is the better scent. Versatility is a little bit better than on the Prada than the Bvlgari, but overall, this lasts an extra hour longer. It's $15 to $20 cheaper than the Prada, and the wife also prefers this one because it's a little bit lighter. So the winner for this battle is going to be Bvlgari Pour Homme Atlantique by just a smidge. So guys, which one from these two fragrances do you prefer? Again, you can't go wrong on any of these. These are great, solid fragrances that are very mass appealing. They're inoffensive, they're easy to wear, and if you're all about the compliments, these are the type of fragrances that you want to get. I find that these two fragrances are better than the Eau Sauvage, even though that the Eau Sauvage is kind of king to a lot of people. But guys, that is just my take and my video on these two fragrances here. So I thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.